How good was My Chemical Romance actually? Is My Chemical Romance one of the most important emo bands of all time, or are they just a cosplay emo boy band one-hit wonder using eyeliner and nostalgia to stand out? So let's find out if it was all a phase. So how am I going to answer the question, how good was My Chemical Romance actually? Well, I'm going to go over their music and their legacy. I'm going to talk about their best and worst album. Is their best album something legendary that stands the test of time? And is their worst album something that actually hurts their legacy? I'll talk about their hits. Do their popular songs still hold up? I'll also talk about my favorite deep cuts from MCR. Is there anything below the mainstream, surface level popular songs? Who knows? Maybe MCR is just a one-hit wonder. Before we get into any opinions, let's start with the facts. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge went 3 times platinum in the US, selling over 3 million copies worldwide. The Black Parade sold over 4 million copies globally, went 4 times platinum in the US, debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts, and number 1 in the UK. MCR has sold nearly 9 million albums in the US alone, and the MCR reunion tour in 2022 was the biggest and most profitable of their career, earning about 21 million. For the band's worst album, I'm going to go with Bullets. There's no discussion to be had here. We don't need to go back and forth. It's Danger Days over Bullets, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now this one is harder. What's the best My Chemical Romance album? We all know it comes down to 2, 3 Cheers or The Black Parade. And honestly, as I was listening to My Chemical Romance, both of these albums all over again for the video, the album that I go back to the most, I think I've always known. I think I'm just a 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge guy. This is my full list of my favorite deep cuts from MCR, my favorite probably being a Desolation Row. And as far as conventional weapons, Boy Division is great, but I completely agree with the band in scrapping the album. There really wasn't anything more that stood out for me on this album. And as far as the band's hits, their most popular songs, yes, of course they still hold up. These are iconic and generational songs. I mean, Welcome to the Black Parade is my generation's Bohemian Rhapsody. So how good was My Chemical Romance actually? They defined an entire generation, they defined an entire genre, they kept emo mainstream, and they kept rock music in pop culture. You can really only compare them to Blink-182 as far as their impact to the emo, pop-punk, rock and roll scene. So on behalf of the Emo Council, I think MCR does deserve their legendary status. I guess it wasn't a phase after all, Mom.